Today on the Hill, a demand for tougher regulations after the nationwide meningitis outbreak that killed 32 people and sickened hundreds more. Jimmy's in the newsroom now with what victims say must be done now.
Well, Steve, families say justice must be served and harsh penalties must be handed down. Congressional leaders told us the question they want answered is, could this have been prevented?
The answer appears to be yes.
Congressman Cliff Stearns and others on Capitol Hill want to know who knew what and when about the dangerous steroid injections that we now know have killed 32 people and sickened more than 400 across 19 states. Joyce Lovelace's husband died in September.
I want these people to know what kind of person that has perished because of their lack of concern.
She's talking about the New England Compounding Center, or NECC, the Massachusetts company where federal officials say the contaminated steroid shots were made and distributed. NECC President Barry Cadden was called to testify, but he answered every question like this.
On advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer on the basis of my constitutional rights and privileges, including the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution.
While he didn't talk, several lawmakers did. Representative Edward Markey says he supports legislation that would allow the FDA to regulate companies like NECC that manufacture drugs in one state and sell them across the country.
That's the only way to ensure that proper supervision is put in place and that we never again see a repetition of this catastrophe.
Pikesville, Maryland resident Gerald Cohan is one of the victims who survived. He says his health will never be the same, and he wants NECC to be forced to answer to the federal government.
They just deserve the every penalty that can be brought against them if it's proved that they're guilty of this.
The lawmakers tell us they want legislation passed as soon as possible. There's no word yet on whether or not that will happen during this session. In the newsroom, Jumi Olabanji, ABC 7 News.
All right, thanks so much, Jumi.